Hey guys, the Contraposter Shop here, and today we'll present to you the first video of a series. The series of video will show you in depth the design and new iteration of the Prometheus MSLA 3D printer, the open source resin printer we work on. They can serve as a build tutorial later when everything will be public. Just a side note, on top of my beautiful French accent, I want to mention that we caught the well-known flu, so this is why we speak a bit weirdly and that we can present this video early.
We started by printing the vat of the printer upside down. We print it this way because the vat sits flush on the LCD, and if there was any warping on the bottom, it would not sit flush. As you can see, we have a lot of holes under it. We need to put threaded inserts inside of them because it is something that we will screw and unscrew more than once.
Everything is the same all around the vat. We have working hard on this design for quite some time because we wanted to have cool feature that you will see in a minute. And by the way, if you want to participate on the building of the Prometheus, don't forget to join our Discord group. You can find the link in the description.
The sides are a bit different. There is a total of 3 holes per side. We need to put inserts in the 2 holes that are located in the back. They will be used to attach the handles. We will need those in the front in a minute. The holes that we left empty don't need threaded inserts because we will use screws that serve as a guide. They are directly threaded in the plastic and will stay in place.
We've decided to print the socket in a separate piece. Since the vat is printed upside down, we wouldn't be able to print this component with good result since it would have a lot of supports. Like that, the keyhole in the vat for this component is composed by only bridges.
This component needs to be glued into place. We suggest you use something like silicone or epoxy glue, something that has a heavy body that can seal the gap, not like CA glue. Now the auto refill cap. We printed these components on an FDM machine. You can do it, and it does the job well, but maybe we will print them in resin for better tolerances and smoother surface.
The principle of this auto refill cap is very simple. Inside of it, we have a plunger that is attached with a screw and a spring. If the level of the vat is low, air comes inside the bottle so the resin can come out. If there is no air that is coming in other words, the resin is at the max level, the atmospheric pressure keeps the resin inside. This is a very simple passive component. No need to have pump or other complex electronics that goes with it.
We created a little prototype for the locking mechanism. The idea behind it was that we wanted a vat that clicks and doesn't need thumb screws or a filtered rod. We don't want to have something that you can lose, something that you can strip the screws inside or poke inside the FEP if you're not careful. We have some kind of set screw with a ball detent on the end. Its purpose is to lock the vat in place and give a little click without too much effort. They are threaded in the side guide so we can adjust the tension of the ball.
So like in the prototype, we have two types of components that keep the vat in place. One is in the back and two of each side with a ball detent. The only thing that needs to be done is to put the FEP sheet. Installing it directly with the retain ring is fine, but for good measure and protection, we put a gasket to seal it up. It's better be safe than sorry.
Some of our members in the Discord servers were worried that the vat was sliding on the LCD. We can probably see it on the prototype, but thankfully we thought about a solution. With the angle we have in the side guides, the vat doesn't slide but goes up in an angle. To show it, we tried an experiment. We put dots of paint underneath, so if the vat is sliding, we will see it with the paint. But in this case, it didn't.
Sorry for the noise, that's the neighbors upstairs. So there you go, guys. This was our design in depth of the vat of the Prometheus MSLA. We are still on the design process and tweaking the dimension, but the essential is here. Make sure to check our Discord server and subscribe to our channel to see the other video of the series. And thanks for watching. And see you soon.